HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Hello everyone, Tom Nappy here, and welcome to HCAM News. On today's edition of HCAM News, the latest in Hiller sports, plus much more. But first, the Select Board approved some new town employees. The Select Board continues to fill the many open positions in town. At their meeting on February 13th, they confirmed Michael Savard as Assistant Building Inspector, Zoning Enforcement Officer.
So I'll start out with saying good evening. My name is Michael Savard. I currently reside in Blackstone, Mass. I've been in construction for, seems like forever. I graduated in 1996 from Blackstone Valley Tech and started in the construction field with my father. My father owned and operated Lakeview Interior Trim. He was a developer. He did remodeling and interior finish work. So we stayed pretty busy. It wasn't probably 7 years after that, and he thought that I would do well on my own. So I opened up Lakeview Construction and Remodeling, and I hit the ground running. We built everything from new construction, residential homes. We did commercial build-outs. We did remodeling, basements, a little bit of everything. And I fell in love with the trade, and I always prided myself on the fact that I want to do it right and I want to do it the first time. I had a lot of respect for all the local authorities, and some people are afraid of the authorities, and I always kind of partnered up with them and look forward to seeing them because I was proud that, we could get it right the first time and do a good job.
The board also confirmed Charles Paquette for treasurer.
So like Norman and Kristen touched on, my experience with banking, treasury, and accounts payable, it's all been very thoroughly thought of. I've always had a very specific interest in being a treasurer. And so my career plan was very kind of lined out on purpose. Started in banking so that I could understand banking and, the legality of banking. Started as the assistant treasurer for Spencer. And then once I got into that, I said, what would actually really help me understand even more so my job if I do accounts payable, because that's such a big part of our job. To see and actually do the work myself really helps me understand that aspect of it. And I really think that that's a great thing. And as they mentioned, I've been here for 8 months and I've grown and I continue to grow. And I look forward to that. And everybody at Town Hall is very welcoming. And I appreciate that. Just look forward to it.
In the following week, the Select Board met on February 20th and approved Kyla LaPierre as Chief Financial Officer.
I left State Street in June of last year, and I am looking for a new adventure, so I was thrilled to see this opportunity in Hopkinton. I live in Milford, so I was looking for an opportunity to continue in a career in a local community where I can make a difference and influence a different type of work, let's say. I felt a really good connection with Norman and the team during the interview process, and thoroughly am thrilled to be able to engage with everybody, learn the job, and learn the community. So really looking forward to it.
Believe it or not, we are in the final days of the Hopkinton Hillers winter sports season. Here's a look at the latest happenings. On Wednesday, February 14th, Hiller boys hockey took on Norwood in a matchup to determine the TVL Large title. It was a scoreless game heading into the second period. 10 seconds left on the Hiller power play. There's a shot, turned away, off the rebound, it's put in! James Hayward! It deflected to Hayward, and off the rebound, he nets it. At 6:51 left to go, and the Hillers take advantage of the power play. It was a 1-0 Hiller lead heading into the third period. Wynn trying to steal it away. Nice move by Gillis. There he goes. Gillis sends it over, and it's put in. Well, Nick Berardinelli was flying up the ice. Gillis along the near side. Caleri, the only one playing up for the Hillers. Hayward approaching, takes it, makes it! What a shot by James Hayward! His second goal of the evening! That puck was just sitting there waiting for someone to take it. James Hayward comes up, says, I'll take it. Pops it right in. Race up the ice. Sends it over. Norwood trying to look for one last shot. Caleri gets in front of it. Wrister, and that's it. Hopkinton Hillers, hang on! The goal by James Hayward would be enough, and the Hillers took the epic TVL Large battle 2-1. The Hillers improved to 14-3-2 with the win and clinched the TVL Large title. Playoff-bound Norwood fell to 13-3-2. On Thursday, February 15th, Hiller boys basketball hosted Westboro, and it was a great back-and-forth battle.
There's some good passing by the Hillers on offense there. Very good.
Hillers have their first lead of the evening. And it's stolen away. Dadajian to the rack, and he slams it down. It's Sam Dadajian's world, and we're all just living in it.
Definitely are.
But the Hillers are still finding ways to drop turnovers. Wilson to Dadajian. Up and good.
Nice patience and good body control by Dadajian on the block. There's a turnover by Ionelli.
Oh, look at that quick steal. Count it.
Turns it right around.
Give it a show. Up top, Del Ponte. Driving down, pump fakes. Kicks it out to DeLuca. DeLuca down the lane, feeds the corner. Dadajian for three. Got it.
Big three-pointer for Dadajian.
To the corner to Blair. Up for the shot, rejected. I think
Blocked
Willitson
by
got a hand
Willitson.
in there.
Yeah, I think it was Willitson did a block.
Over to Willitson from Dadajian. He finishes plus the foul. Westboro stuck around nearly the whole game, but the Hillers pulled off the 66-57 win, and the TVL Large champion Hillers improved to 16-3 on the season, while Westboro fell to 13-5 overall. Also on Thursday, Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes for the final regular season meet of the season.
0.40 on the blue course, number 810, Annalie Krantz from Hopkinton. Time for number 311, Patrick Weeblen, 55.08. On the red course, number 415, Alex Shaw from Shrewsbury. Time for number 520, Lillian Reitzbaum, 35.63. On the blue course, number 1006, Sophia White from Medway.
Following the meet, an awards ceremony took place.
Going to give a shout out also to Hopkinton TV. Jim Cousins and his crew at Hopkinton TV this year have put they have broadcast all of our races, so people that weren't able to be here, they can watch it remotely. I know of a few, if not most of the coaches have used the videos to help their kids, give them feedback, and to make them better ski racers. And we also had a couple of close calls up there where we used you guys as a little instant replay. Yeah, it actually happened, so helped us get a couple of calls right. So, yeah, thank you very much to Hopkinton TV for everything that you've done for us this year.
View the entire ski meet and awards ceremony airing on HCAM or on our YouTube page. On Friday, February 16th, Hiller girls basketball hosted Westwood and looked to snap their 3-game losing streak. It was a 16-15 Westwood lead heading into the second half.
Ward with it. She'll launch the 3. Buries it. Gets it over. No! She misses it. Oh my.
Westwood hit some huge buckets late in the fourth quarter to pull ahead and take the win 39-35. The Lady Hillers fall to 9-9. Westwood improved to 6-12. We are going to take a quick time out. A whole lot more HCAM news ahead. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM News is supported by our viewers and by Hopkinton Drug, located in this historic New England town since 1954. They are a multifaceted store dedicated to providing clients with an array of healthcare options.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Welcome back to HCAM News. We have just a few minutes left, but we wanted to end this episode of HCAM News by paying our respects and sending our thoughts, prayers, and love to the family of Mr. Henry Peter Allessio, or known to many as Hank Allessio. Hank was a beloved member of the Hopkinton community who, after serving in the U.S. Army, spent a large portion of his life making sure that other local heroes who bravely served our country received services they needed and the recognition they deserved, and that their heroism would not be forgotten. From all of us at HCAM, we are forever grateful for Hank and his many wonderful contributions to HCAM and the Hopkinton community. But more importantly, Hank's heroic service in the military to secure our country's freedom, and also his extensive work to help and get much-deserved recognition for countless other local brave, heroic U.S. veterans. May you rest in peace, Hank. And now we look back at what was a great time with the much-beloved Hank Allessio from just a couple of years ago at one of our favorite events to cover, the annual Hopkinton Senior Center Bocce Tournament featuring the Hopkinton Police and the Hopkinton Fire Department.
Here again, Mike. Now, the police and the fire each have uniforms, so the officiating today is going to have a uniform. So just give me 30 seconds.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Oh, really? You're really gonna have to wear that shirt. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, this is what we got to put up with.
Whoa.
Yeah,
So now we can make sure everything
But-
will be on the up and
But
up.
we do know it's true. The pinstripes do make you look slimmer.
Good one.
All right.
Pardon?
You ready for today?
Already, always ready to play.
Always ready. So listen, we have you come back. I mean, the police won it last year.
I wasn't here last year.
Oh, that's why they won, because you weren't here. And then we had the COVID one the year before.
I didn't play it. I didn't play last year.
So the seniors haven't won since 2019. So it's time that we got to do something.
Time, absolutely.
All right. So it looks like John's ready. They got your names on the board: senior red, senior blues. And let's get this thing going. Where's Hank? Where'd Hank go? That was better than my. Yeah, it definitely wasn't better than my bowling alley.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's close. 2 for blue.
2 points. So the blue team puts themselves on the board first for 2. Oh no, blue has to throw again. Red still throws in.
That is close. I'm not sure who's in right now.
Red is in.
Oh, look at that. The Spock.
Spock. It looks like that pushed it further away from the second blue, so that's 2 points right there for the blue if they can hold it. Uh-oh. Coop is in there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
we got ourselves
Yeah.
a Spock off.
Yeah. You should see it toss a softball too. It's incredible. that's how you get yourself off the midnight shift. or get yourself on it.
Oh, look at that.
That just changed everything. That was the game changer right there. To the Human Resource Committee there during the hiring process, and I couldn't believe that bocce knowledge is on your requirements.
Oh, it is, absolutely. Empathy, compassion, and bocce skills. Those are the 3 things we look for when we recruit.
It was a big time when the police won in 2017 because the fire had to put medals over their heads.
Yeah.
But the best was when the fire won in 2015 and the police department ticketed all the fire trucks and ambulances parked out here.
We have refreshments tonight, hot dogs and burgers, and again, Police Association provides us with the food, but we have the Old Guard who's come and they're grilling everything up for us. They do and help with our veterans breakfast all summer for the last 4 months. They've been doing it. Yeah.
These two, the game is over. We'll see how she goes in that first one. Very confident. It's going to ride the side all the way in.
Look at that.
All the way in.
Didn't have enough juice. It's pretty even with that blue ball. This is going to be a measurement.
Karen might just want to kiss that a little forward. And she
there it is. The power.
Oh!
I think that did it.
That might be 3.
I think that might have did
Could that
it.
be 3?
That could be.
See, that was no good. That was a point. So here it is right here, the decider. 3.
They have won.
Come back.
They
come back to win 13-9. Karen, the rifle Coop rider, spocked that ball, pushed the Polito, and went from 1 point to 3 points to put this game away.
What a classic moment in bocce history. One of the greatest comebacks of all time.
And it's over. It's all done. The red team is going home.
Wow, a sweep.
They can't believe it. Jimmy Goslin's beside himself right now.
First sweep in bocce challenge history.
Chief Bennett, can we get some extra checks at the fire station tonight for wellness? For wellness checks, please? Oh, could you? Yeah. Wow.
All right, we're just about ready for the championship matchup between the police and the senior team, consisting of John Palmer, Ronnie, Judy, and Karen.
All right, so it's I'm here now with Karen Cooper, the senior center bus driver, and bocce ringer. You know, the police, they don't really know who you are here, do they?
They think they got this in the bag.
Yeah, after that big upset of, well, I should say that destruction of the fire department, they thought they would have it easy, but they were watching you. And Chief Bennett would say is how, hey, who's that? Well, who's that? He doesn't understand the years and years of softball coaching and pitching. And how many pitches did you put through the system?
4.
Four pitches. And they all won all sorts of championships, right? And all sorts of MVPs.
One of them went on to college and won 3 national championships.
3 national championships. You hear that, Bennett? 3 national championships in college for pitching, all right?
For all the marbles.
Hey, look at that.
And there it is.
There it is. There's the game. Hopkins' finest. Hank calls it the game. It's official. The 2022 championship goes to Hopkins Police, beating the senior red team and crushing crushing the fire department with a shutout 13-0. And they're shooting. We'll take a couple. Nicely done, guys. Good job.
It's time to fill you in on some happenings in town you should know about. On Monday, February 26th at 7 p.m., the Hopkinton Women's Club hosts the third annual Ladies' Night Out, and this year it'll take place at Central Public House. You can purchase tickets on eventbrite.com or by scanning the barcode, and feel free to reach out to the Hopkinton Women's Club for more information. Taking place at the Hopkinton Public Library, garden design for habitat, hosted by the Hopkinton Area Land Trust. You can find more information by scanning the barcode or visiting our website, hcam.tv. Our picture of the week: Hopkinton Hiller Alpine Ski hit the slopes for their final meet of the regular season. You could catch the meet as well as the award ceremony that took place after at our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAMTV. Upcoming town government meetings include on Tuesday, February 27th at 6 p.m. We'll have the Elementary School Building Committee. And also on Tuesday, February 27th at 6 p.m., we'll have the Select Board meeting. To view all upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov. And for more information, you can visit the town website at hopkintonma.gov.
Good afternoon. This is Muriel Kramer, the Select Board Chair, for actions taken for the meeting of Tuesday, February 13th. We held the meeting exclusively via Zoom due to the weather. We did hold an executive session prior to the regular meeting from 6 o'clock. The regular meeting started at 6:30. The executive session addressed topics like strategy with respect to negotiations with the fire and dispatch unions, considering the purchase, lease, sale, or value of real estate in relation to properties in the vicinity of Town Hall and South Street, property comprising part of Elmwood 3 subdivision development, 0 Hayden Road, the Kalila property, 0 Spring Street, the McDonough property, and parcels owned by Umina off Chestnut Street. And also to approve the executive session minutes of January 30th, 2024. At the public comment section, we heard one comment from resident Peter Thomas asking about actions we might be taking in the future to independently test the ground and PFAS levels at or near the Fruit Street wells, where we know there had been a fire training facility for many years. So the Select Board and primarily the DPW is looking into the request of resident Peter Thomas, but it was put forward by Peter Lagoy, and we appreciate his efforts on our behalf. We entertained and approved a temporary alcohol license for Mike Giolongo on behalf of the Hoyt Foundation for its annual run walk. The event will be held Saturday, May 25th from 10 to 1 at EMC Park, located at 113 Hayden Row. And that was a wonderful event last year, memorializing both Rick and Dick Hoyt. And it will be another fun family event for all that are interested on May 25th. As part of the consent agenda, we accepted donations of $552 from the Legacy Ganesh Idol Workshop and $500 in memory of Richard C. Stewart and Arthur P. Stewart from the Irvine Foundation to the fire department. We approved the parade, the Hopkinton Little League Parade for April 21st, and we approved the Sharon Timlin Memorial 5K race that will be held June 15th. The adults and a senior representative from Hopkinton High School presented the concept of continuing the Hopkinton graduating seniors car parade. We had a discussion that included the ways that they have worked with town departments and safety to make the event even more fun and even less disruptive. And so we look forward to entertaining the vote on the senior car parade next week at our regular meeting on February 20th. We confirmed the town manager's appointments of Michael Savard as an assistant building inspector and zoning enforcement officer. Comes to us with a lot of experience, and we look forward to him joining our department. And we also promoted CJ Paquette to the treasurer collector position. Very lucky to have CJ on board. He's a relatively new employee who has really been a mainstay and been very willing team player since his arrival here to cross-train and support different pieces of the work as we've been going through the various hiring processes. And we're really excited that he is being promoted to be our new treasurer collector. We heard the budget and capital expense requests from the following departments: land use, health services, senior services, the library, youth and family services, parks and recreation, finance, accounting, and procurement services, technology services, human resources, the town clerk, and from the town manager, all other town department budgets going forward. So we appreciate all that detail. As a reminder to residents, the operating budget going forward is balanced, and it should be good. It should be with the appropriations committee to do so that they can do their deeper dive. There are a number of capital items proposed from various departments, and so we will endeavor to make sure that